Project Sapient is a podcast meant to engage our brothers and sisters in the law enforcement and military communities in conversations that we all know we need to have. All opinions you'll hear are our own, are protected by our First Amendment of the United States Constitution, and in no way reflect or are meant to reflect the opinion of any specific agency, officer, or service member. Some opinions may be controversial. Listener discretion is advised. Enjoy. Hi, man.
Yo.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, fired up today, buddy.
Talk to me, broski.
Oh, we're going to, attaboy. Big attaboy. Midweek roll call supporters.
Midweek roll call supporters. We're going to do them real quick. HavocJournal.com, GymJunkies.com, VectorShields.com, WellnessForWarriors.live, LiveBoston617.org, EagleEyeFirearmsMA.com, ODKit.com, and the new one, GunTrack.app. We're going to talk a lot about him next week. So what are we doing the attaboy?
Actually, this one kind of spur of the moment, though. Officer Deon Joseph out of the LAPD, I believe.
Did you put this shit in here?
Yeah, he sent a letter to LeBron James.
Yes!
An open letter, which we all know LeBron may never respond.
I hate this fucking creature.
Hey, I just showed you the review. Pizza review from Barstool.
Oh, that was about LeBron James's thing?
That's his pizza. Supposedly he's co-owner or something like that.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan will always be better.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
So obviously we all saw it was all over the news on all over media, whatever. LeBron James's tweet.
Yeah, we mentioned it in our Scorched Earth episode.
Yeah. So, the tweet to the courageous officer who saved a life, saying, what is it, picture of him and said, "You're next."
You're next.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Like you can do anything in your life outside of playing fucking basketball, you moron.
Be civil, Pete.
No, fuck him.
Okay.
No, really, what's he fucking worth? What's he worth? He's worth millions, right?
Yeah.
Just because he's worth millions, you think we need to listen to his opinions?
No, I got you. Yeah, but
and threaten a cop? You're next?
Yeah, I know. That was complete horseshit. And not knowing all the facts. And even with the video being released, showing the stabbing that's just about to happen when the cop rolled up.
He took it down, but he was a coward for taking it down.
He took it down because he didn't want to. What did he say? He said he didn't want his post to be used for hatred or some shit like that.
You're next. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What else other than hatred does that imply?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, guys.
Anyways, listen, this show's about, all right, Officer Deon Joseph.
He's awesome.
Real good. I mean, so far, I didn't really know much about him. I started reading through his stuff. He grew up in Los Angeles, became a cop. He has quite the story. He was one of those that, in his words, he said that he grew up hating police.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said he felt that as growing up, it was us versus them right away.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, so here's the thing. So he did something that not many people do, I guess, if they have a certain bias or hatred towards law enforcement. He decided to do something about it and become a cop.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was actually open-minded about things.
He's actually open-minded, but what's even better is all his biases that he had about police went away when he got on the job. And realized the good work that can be done.
Absolutely.
So it's crazy, and it's unfortunate that LeBron decided to interject himself
where he should not be fucking poking.
Exactly, where he should not be saying a word.
Let's be fair. I want everybody to know my opinion, my stance. You could be different, right? When you play professional sports, when you are an actor entertaining me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you make millions of dollars, just because you know how to throw a ball around better than my 17-year-old, okay, doesn't mean that your opinion should fucking matter.
I agree.
Across the board.
Yeah, across the board.
I'm talking about all of Hollywood, all of professional fucking stardom, all of it. Keep your fucking opinions to yourself because you're influencing people.
Well, what's that saying usually? If you've never done the job, don't say a word, like shut the fuck up. Basically,
yeah, well,
like
that's what it is, right? I'm not going to tell you how to draw blood as a nurse.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to do it like this.
Oh, you're doing that wrong.
Yeah.
You're next.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck out of here. Just like I'm not going to tell you that how to play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. So let me read this letter from Officer Deon Joseph.
Sounds like a good guy, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. Dear Lebron, I'm not going to come at you from a place of hatred. There will be no name calling. I was raised to see the whole human being, not to hyper-focus on their flaws or make said flaws the whole of who they are. I'm an honest man. What you do for children and other acts of charity shows a huge heart, which is true. He does do a lot.
Doesn't make up for being an asshole.
Yeah. You show to be a family man, and that's to be respected. You play for the team my family has cheered for since the 1960s and then myself since 1979. But your current stance on policing is so off base and extreme. Your tweet that targeted a police officer in Ohio who saved a young woman's life was irresponsible and disturbing. It showed a complete lack of understanding of the challenge of our job in the heat of the moment. You basically put a target on the back of a human being who had to make a split-second decision to save a life from a deadly attack. A decision I know he and many others wish they never had to make, especially when it involves someone so young.
Yeah.
Instead of apologizing, you deflected. You said you took your tweet down because you did not want it to be used for hate, when the tweet itself was the embodiment of hatred, rooted in a lack of understanding of the danger of the situation. I don't know if this will ever reach you, but my hope that is one day I can sit down with you and talk. As a man of faith, I have no hatred towards you, but I do feel I can help you understand the reality of the profession of policing and that there is another side you need to hear. Are you tired of black folks dying? So am I. You hate racism and police brutality, so do I. But you cannot paint 800,000 men and women who are of all races, faiths, sexual orientations, and are also mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, preachers, coaches, community members, and just human with such a broad and destructive brush. Unlike some who have dug their heels in the belief that police are inherently evil, I think if you yourself actually sat down and had a real, honest, open conversation with a cop, there's a strong chance you may discover we are not the monsters you have come to believe we are, who deserve the hate and disdain you have. And even if you come away feeling the same way, I could respect it, because at least you gave the other side an ear instead of only hearing one narrative. The offer is on the table, Lebron. No cameras, no fanfare, just two men who care talking. I know it's a long shot, but this division and hatred must stop. It's clear based on the rising crime in marginalized communities that cops in the community need to build bridges to save lives on all sides. That cannot be done through the demonization of any group of people. Just putting it out in the universe, brother. Even if not me, please take the time to talk to a police officer instead of judging them. No shade. Thanks for all the positive things you do.
It's a very positive letter.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, again, just reading some posts that this guy has put, I agree. I mean, obviously, I agree with everything that he talks about. And he, you know, I understand LeBron James with his charity that he does give a lot to the inner city youths and does all sorts of things. But I agree with Officer Deon, what's his name? Deon Joseph. I agree with him that painting such a broad stroke, saying all Muslims are terrorists, or
right? Yeah.
all Mexicans are drug dealers, or all black people are in gangs. You know what I mean? Like,
can I play devil's advocate for a second?
Yeah, go.
I'm not dogging this officer. I love this officer. He's fucking amazing, and I've seen some of his posts. It's fucking amazing. right? But like his first paragraph, okay? Again, I'm not dogging you. I just don't agree with it. I'm not going to come at you from a place of hatred. That I agree with. There'll be no name calling. I have no problem calling LeBron a fucking idiot. I was raised to see the whole of a human being, not to hyper-focus on their flaws or make said flaws to the whole of who they are. I'm an honest man. The I'm an honest man has nothing to do with the rest of that statement. He was just telling us that he's an honest man, which is fine. Right? But I'm a firm believer that it takes a lot for me to not trust you. Right? But it can only take one moment where you show me your true colors. And I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just looking at you. Right? If you show me your true colors one moment, then I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care that you feed kids. I don't. Thank you for doing that. You're still a fucking asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
But do you see what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
That's where I feel like this officer is being a little bit too nice to him. And that's what I'm not calling it a problem, but that's what I think people need to open their mouths to. Like, you can open your mouth once and be an asshole for the rest of your life, regardless of how much good you try and make up for.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I got you. And it was a great, well-written letter.
Sure.
Very well thought out letter. Here's the thing. I agree with pretty much everything. I mean, who can't agree?
Right.
With what he's saying, because it's all fact and it's all true. One thing though is, again, devil's advocate. He's a public figure at the LAPD, and everyone knows he works for the LAPD.
So he can't.
So if he wrote a letter that was all name calling and being really over the top, passionate about it, and all that, I think he would have issues.
Repercussions?
Yeah.
Why? I see what you're saying.
Well, I know. Again, cancel culture, right?
Right.
I'm not saying to be afraid of that, but I also understand his stance in terms of having an open dialogue with somebody on the other side. Here's why. Part of kind of like my thing with unconventional policing and unconventional type stuff, why not sit down with someone who has the opposing view and hash it out?
I'd be willing to do that with LeBron too. I'd still call him an asshole though.
Well, yeah.
And he can call me a fucking pig.
But where's that going to get you though?
Name calling isn't going to fix any of the issues, whether you name call or not. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say to you is I could still call LeBron a fucking dick and he can call me a fucking pig. And it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where I think people are too focused on the niceties of things.
Yeah.
Where this officer was a little bit too nice in this.
Yeah.
In the beginning. I'm not judging or dogging, but do you see what I'm saying? Like, I think... What I think is this officer could probably break LeBron in half.
I know. You see his size, he's a beast.
Right? But he kind of opens him up, telling him that, hey, you know what? What you've done is terrible, but I know you're a nice guy. And it's like, maybe we need to tell people that are doing bad things that they're not nice people.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying get in there and fucking put gloves on and beat each other to death. I'm not. But maybe the niceties need to stop.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's just my opinion, guys.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Gotcha. Like I said, mine is of like, yeah, you know what? I get his
side from the police.
Side from the police, and I get his intentions and rationale. The way he wrote the letter was very well written, and again, do I think LeBron James is going to reach out to him? Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, I know Supply the Y. Dean Jenkins.
Did he try and reach out?
He sent an open post.
He's probably gotten thousands of them.
And the thing is, though, is he gonna really sit down with officers?
No, and I'll tell you the real truth about it. Right? Mm-hmm. A lot of guys are gonna agree with me. A lot of guys aren't. He doesn't give a flying fuck what any of our opinions are. He's gonna get his engagement.
Well, that's what it is.
He's getting his engagement. He's getting his...
Well, you think of it from a business perspective.
I'm trying to think of it from a realistic perspective.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to lose and nothing to gain at the same time. Because you know what? The LA Lakers aren't going to fucking take his deal away.
No.
They're not. Regardless of if he apologizes or not.
Yeah.
Because God help the LA Lakers if they try and tell him that he's been a bad boy. Stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
Whereas the officer, we're giving him an attaboy right now, but it's still not going to do anything for his career. It could ruin him if he calls him an asshole from your perspective.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just think that the whole LeBron thing is a business that he's trying to hype his engagement.
Yeah.
Right? I saw he was walking out of a game.
Yeah, okay.
And some girl that was in the stands called him an asshole. And his security got in her face. And it's like, who do you people think you are?
Oh, they're high and mighty.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's where it's gotten to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where any officer has to be nice to him?
Yeah. No, again, this is the attaboy for this officer. Though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't want LeBron to be taken over.
But if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be talking about it.
I know. But this is for Officer Joseph.
Right.
I mean, he did an outstanding job. I mean, everyone should go on his Facebook, follow him.
Yeah.
Fucking outstanding human being, not just a cop. Outstanding human being. Very, very well. Seems very well respected. And
he seems like the cop's cop.
Yeah, exactly. And he, if anyone knows him, please reach out to us. I'd love to have a chat with him.
Even offline. I'd love to have a chat with him and congratulate him on his career.
Yeah.
Right? Because this post isn't what makes his career.
Well, he works Skid Row.
Does he?
Yeah.
Savage.
He's fucking he's an active cop,
That's fucking being a cop, bro.
So exactly.
That's not a t-shirt wearer.
No, he's a cop. So he, which is funny, real quick, he posted a story about how he was parked in his cruiser. Every once in a while, he'll walk out, go down the street, come back, and sit in his cruiser. Some young kid comes up to him, says, "Hey, don't you have fucking something better to do than all I've seen you all day is sit here and walk up and down the street?" And this was at Skid Row. And he tells the kid, "Well, has anyone been shot or stabbed in the last 3 hours I've been here?" And the kid's like, "Well, no." Well, there you go.
The kid probably still didn't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
The kid was probably like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I mean, it's an amazing thing to see amazing cops do amazing things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And kudos to this guy. I mean, seriously, the midweek roll call is an attaboy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we still can't give up our positions on things, man.
Yeah,
we need to hold fast.
I got you. I agree with you. And again, my biggest thing, I want to make sure he understands this is the attaboy here. Anyone that knows him, projectsapient2020@gmail.com. Give him our contact. Please reach out to us. Love to have a chat, even offline, like Pete said.
Yeah, get the guy a beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Guys, midweek roll call. Thanks to our supporters, HavocJournal.com, GymJunkies.com, VectorShields.com, WellnessForWarriors.live, LiveBoston617.org, EagleEyeFirearmsMA.com, ODKit.com, and GunTrack.app. Thank you, guys. We love you. Stay safe and stay
Sapient.